It's really easy to fall in love with running. It can be painful at times, but it's such a beautiful sport. It's one of those sports where you pour your heart into it.
Frankly, no one can deny that Gabby Thomas has a deep love for the sport.
You can grow so much as a person. You can, really set goals and go after them in the purest form.
And that's exactly what Gabby has been doing through the years. Because of her hard work and determination, she has successfully climbed the ladder to success and is now considered among the greatest athletes of her generation. Mind you, she has no plans of stopping anytime soon, despite the rumor mill working like crazy. Because yes, something huge just happened to Gabby Thomas. Since Gabby became the Olympic champion in the 200-meter sprint at last year's Paris Olympics, a lot has happened. "My life has changed a lot," says Gabby. In the months after securing 3 gold medals at the Games, she's been thrust into a mainstream fame and notoriety that has solidified her as an undeniable track and field great. But that's not all. It has also given her space to indulge interests that have absolutely nothing to do with her day job. And as she's someone who places a high value on balance and being a well-rounded person, it is exactly how she likes it. That's not to say that she had been lax in her preparation for the next season, though. In fact, she's already going full force for a, in her words, pretty demanding 2025, which includes training for the US National Championships, the Grand Slam Track League, World Championships, and the brand new Athlos Women's Track League, which was started by Alexis Ohanian. On top of that, she's staying up on her regular work at a local health clinic. Not uncharacteristic of Gabby, she's already fully settled into this new normal, but still relishing this last life-changing year. "I love competing, and I want to be able to do what I love more often," she expressed. Of course, she never failed to point out the importance of maintaining balance. "I really think that life should be fueled by joy and purpose, and that's what's sustainable for me," Gabby shared. "It would be so difficult for me to only bring straight intensity every day of my life to track, and that be all I thought about. That would overwhelm me. Same thing with my work at the health clinic and in public health. It's just so nice to go do that part of my life and volunteer, and then be able to look forward to what I'm doing on the track. That's how I'm able to do it so well at the highest level." Of course, there are facets to track and field that even Gabby finds hard to navigate. In the wake of Women's History Month, Thomas took to the op-ed section of Women's Health to explain equal rights and pay for women in sports. She, along with Paralympic track and field athlete Scout Bassett, revealed shocking statistics highlighting the stark difference between men's and women's sports. Notably, the research found that at the collegiate level, men receive $252 million more in athletic financial aid and 60,000 additional sports opportunities compared to women, while women athletes had an equal number of spots in the Games. As their male counterparts, barriers and gender bias persist. Competing at the Olympics and winning medals requires significant financial investment, something Gabby Thomas has openly analyzed. During a March 2025 appearance on the Net Worth and Chill podcast, someone asked Thomas about the cost of being an Olympic runner. She revealed that her journey to her first Olympics in Tokyo required an investment of between $50,000 to $100,000. Although she's successful, the financial strain highlights the inequality in sports. Beyond her athletic achievements, Thomas has consistently advocated for women's rights and equality in track and field. She has also taken a strong stance against online trolls, proving that she is not just an elite athlete, but also a formidable voice for change. A global sports salary survey by Sporting Intelligence in 2017 showed that, among elite athletes, women earn on average only 1% of what men earn. It is, in fact, worth noting that no women were featured among the Forbes 2024 list of the 100 highest paid athletes in the world, and prize money for women's sports continues to lag behind men's. Despite progress in women's sports, inequalities persist, which is why athletes like Gabby Thomas speak out, pushing for change and refusing to let these issues remain unspoken. That's not the only figurative hurdle Gabby and many others had to overcome. In late January of this year, the Olympic gold medalist asked for advice from her social media followers after she said a group of men had been stalking her at airports in multiple cities. The five-time Olympic medalist said in a TikTok video Tuesday that a group of men had appeared at airports across the country while she was traveling, harassing her and asking her to sign stacks of pictures. She believes the men are resellers, but alleges they have been aggressive and hostile when she rejects them. "It doesn't matter what city," Thomas said. "They've come when I was traveling to and from Chicago. They've come when I'm traveling to and from Miami. And they have my flight information. The men, about 3 to 6 of them, have shown up at airport doors," she said. She further shared that they have also approached her at her concourses or gates, which meant that they appeared to have flight tickets and go through airport security. She said the encounters are particularly frightening when she's traveling alone. The fact that they seem to know exactly where and when she is traveling, she said, is freaking her out. "What scares me is that they have my flight information, even when I don't even know what time I'm flying out sometimes. I don't tell anyone my flight information," Thomas said. Hopefully, this doesn't happen to her or anyone else again in the future. Fortunately, Gabby has all the support she needs to overcome this as well. There's her family, friends, a multitude of fans, and of course, her now fiancé, Spencer McMains. Yep, that's right. Gabby Thomas is officially engaged. According to a Vogue article released a few days ago, Gabby didn't know her engagement was coming. While there had been signs here and there, she had still been in a state of shock when she wandered up to the rooftop of the Airbnb they'd rented in Travis Heights for a staycation before her track season began. Spencer was standing there, surrounded by flowers, while her best friend and a photographer looked on. "That's when I realized, oh my gosh, this is happening," she told Vogue. "Normally, he's very bad with surprises. And this was the one surprise I think I've ever witnessed him keep." Long story short, the US sprint star is engaged to former collegiate athlete and now fiancé Spencer McMains. Thomas and McMains have been together since 2022, having first connected on social media the year before over their shared love of pizza. With their recent engagement, shared through Vogue Weddings, Gabby just added a stunning Tiffany & Company sparkler to her collection of milestone jewelry. Then, days after getting the surprise of a lifetime, a picture-perfect marriage proposal from longtime boyfriend Spencer McMains, the Olympic sprint queen is shifting her focus back to what she does best, dominating the track. In an Instagram post that got the fans buzzing with excitement, Gabby shared her 2025 schedule. She captioned the post, "See you guys on the track very soon." And as you saw, she kicked off her season at the Texas Relays. There, the 3-time Olympic gold medalist opened up her track season in style with a blazing fast relay sprint. Thomas and her teammates went out there and crushed a record time of 41.74 in the 4x100 meter relay. Unsurprisingly, Gabby was equally as dominant in the 4x400 meter relay as well. Do you think this athlete is slated to have a great season as well? Watch this to find out.